is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we're talking about the best ways to spend your valuable diamonds. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video for more amazing mobile gaming content. We are in eternal evolution. Spend diamonds a bunch of different ways, but you got to be careful because some ways are good, some ways are bad. So when you first start off in a brand new server, which pretty much most of you are, you're going to get this event. It is called the Grand Ceremony. And if we go to obtain points, you'll see there's a bunch of different ways that you can get points. But more importantly, right here, spend diamonds. So every time you spend 1 diamond, you will get 1 point each. Don't go crazy in the game spending money just to get on the leaderboard. It's not worth it. But if we take a look over here, this is more importantly, like everyone can get this, is the special bonuses at the bottom. You get one of these treasure chests and they give you good rewards, with the maximum being a triple S elite hero, Ravina. She is absolutely amazing. What you want to do though to get that main prize is we're going to spend some of our diamonds early on, mainly through the summoning system. So we're going to go over to our base. We're going to go to the recruitment center. Now this is only when you're a brand new player and you just don't have a lot of heroes. This is going to be like your best bet to spend your diamonds through here. It's 2,700 diamonds to recruit 10. Most of the time you're going to end up getting junk heroes. A lot of the better elite heroes have the lowest percentages at like 0.07%. Most of the bad elites are the ones you're gonna pull. They're like 0.38 or 0.37. It's okay because either way you're still going to be getting rares and you can use those as food to help evolve your better heroes. You only want to do this for like the first few days that you start playing. After that event is kind of over, like after this grand ceremony is over, so in like 4 days, I would kind of stop summoning from the recruitment center with your diamonds, because it's just the value isn't there for what you're getting. Like you're spending 2,700 for a very low chance to get a decent elite. But it's just only good early game, like the first 5 days you're playing. After that, your main objective for spending diamonds is going to be, we're going to go over to our perimeter for stamina potions right here. You can go ahead, you can buy a bunch of these per day, 100%. Like this is a must. I would rather get stamina potions than do summons after like my first week of playing, because at that point you should be pretty deep in these. I want to say at least level 6 at the least, and that's if you are a free to play. If you do spend money in this game, you'll probably be up to like at least an 8 or a 9, if that. You really want to use those stamina potions in the caves boss dungeon for the equipment. I would wait until you can start farming up the red gear. The yellow gear is okay, but you're not that far away, right? Like right now, if we take a look, I've only spent 99 cents in this game to just get Serena really quick. But if you take a look, I'm already at 4. I should be able to complete 5 today. I mean, once I'm able to start consistently farming for red gear, that's when you want to go ahead and use all of your stamina potions for that, because that'll help you power through. It is a pretty long time before you can start farming up like these mythics that are kind of like this glowy, rainbowy white color. You know, you got to get all the way up to like level 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 15. So for a while, you're going to be mostly focusing on those reds. So that's the best time to use those. Aside from that, another important thing to spend your diamonds on is going to be in the arena for tickets. You can go ahead, buy a bunch of these, but the arena is where you can also get soul potions, which are so important, and the soul rublets. So all you're going to do is when you come in here and you do a challenge, you're obviously going to pick somebody who you can just blow out of the water and win instantly with. But after you win, you always get a reward. So sometimes you'll get the soul rublets, sometimes you'll get soul potions, or sometimes you'll get like rare hero puzzle pieces. Regardless though, that is a really good exchange just to possibly get 20 soul potions. The turnaround is definitely worth it because soul potions and soul rublets are really hard to come by. Most importantly, the soul potions. But this is a really easy way, especially for free to play players, to get those soul potions another way, because for the most part, the most consistent way to get the potions is through the wasteland. However, like I said, sometimes they will drop through the arena, so it is worth spending your diamonds on the arena tickets. Aside from that, we also have our Fatty's Treasure, which sometimes this will have good things in it, sometimes it won't. For this instance right here, 600 diamonds for 1 limited recruit card and 1 advanced card. This is trash. Don't waste 600 diamonds on this. What I like to do is I buy the ones that are gambles. So they'll have a box and it'll tell you, it gives you like a random amount of limited recruitment cards from 1 to 5 or 3 to 10. Those ones, they're worth gambling on. I gamble on those all the time, and you know what? More times than not, it ends up working out in my favor. Other way you can spend your diamonds is in the shop, but you gotta be careful. So the things that are worth buying in the shop with your diamonds right off the bat is gonna be the soul rublets. Right here, you'll see I already bought 80 of these for 80 diamonds. The gold, you don't need to do that. This one too, you get a random rare Atlas hero. This isn't worth it. 540 diamonds for this it's not worth it at all. If we take a look further down, you have stuff like your Commander XP. This is another one, 200 diamonds for this. I don't recommend it. You can kind of farm these up fairly easy in the boss dungeon. Something like this also is not a bad buy. You just have to be kind of careful with some of these. The red ones are definitely worth buying because those ones are very, very valuable. But even then, like you can see, we have one offer for diamonds and one offer for gold. So I mean, this is an easy buy for gold. You know what I mean? Like that's easy for your gold because you're going to have a ton of gold. Another thing that you also want to look out for is don't spend diamonds on gear. That is so bad. That is the biggest mistake you will make. Sometimes you'll see them, it'll be like 800 diamonds for like a purple or like a red. Don't do it. Don't waste your diamonds on gear. It's stupid. You're wasting 800 diamonds on one piece of gear when you could literally go into the caves and, you know, spend that same amount on 7 stamina potions, or we could go even low, 5 stamina potions, and you're gonna farm so much more gear. Not only gear, but you're also going to be getting like these as well. You just get so much more value from your diamonds by just buying these. Don't use diamonds to buy gear. It is such a trap. If we head to our base and we go to the inherit system, this is where you can go ahead and throw heroes in and they will mimic the level of your lowest heroes, your lowest 5. You can also spend diamonds here to kind of unlock these additional slots. You don't do this, please don't. This is a complete waste. This is literally if you're impatient and you want to rush. This is again for whales who just did a bunch of summoning and they have all these heroes and they want to just instantly throw them in here. They haven't progressed far enough in the campaign to unlock these. These all unlock for free. You don't need to come in here and spend 60 diamonds. You just have to reach that stage in the chapter missions. So all you gotta do, look, once we hit stage 720, this will be unlocked. And it just goes on and so forth. You just gotta play the campaign. Don't think you have to come in here and spend diamonds to unlock additional slots. You don't. This again is another trap to waste your diamonds that a lot of people will fall for. And finally, the other way that can be good is if we go to our fast patrol idle rewards. You can go ahead and do this a certain amount of times depending on your military grade, aka VIP. This is only worth it once you are further in the campaign missions. Don't really do this early game. If you do this early game, it's really hurting you. You're spending 50 diamonds to get hardly any resources. Chapter 15 and maybe even a little bit less than chapter 15, maybe even chapter 13 and on, you'll see that it's definitely worth it at that point. But those first like 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters, it's not really worth it to spend the 50 diamonds early on. But I will understand this though, that a lot of people, especially free to play, will get trapped. You will get stuck and you hit walls in this game where you can't progress any further. And I just want to say that this isn't a game that you're supposed to blow through in one day. Again, it's an idle RPG game. You're supposed to play this over time. If you rush through it, you're going to waste all of your resources, and notably, you're probably not going to be still playing this game in a month if you're going to rush through it that fast, and you're going to be like, oh, I just blew all my rewards, and now later on, other people are further ahead than me because they were smart with their resources and they didn't just grind in one day. It's a marathon. It's, you know, it goes over time. You're going to power up slowly over time. You're not going to just instantly power up unless you're a whale and you're impatient and you want to throw your wallet at the game. That's the case, and you know, go ahead, that's your choice. But you know, that's not the way the game is made to be played. You're gonna hit walls. It's meant to be that way. It's meant to force you to want to spend money, but you don't have to spend money. You only have to spend money if you want to instantly, you know, advance immediately. If you just wait for the next day, or you wait for your rewards to passively generate, and then you come in here, you do your perimeters every day, you'll be fine. You won't get stuck so much. You progress a little bit every day. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I wanted to mention that because I see a lot of people complain and they're like, I hit a wall, I'm stuck. Well, the game's not meant to be blown through in one day. But that is it. That is all the ways to spend your diamonds. Pretty much the best ways aside from events. We don't really have any big events going on right now, like special events in the perimeter, but you want to be on the lookout for that as well. I feel like that's pretty much obvious. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.